Right now, I'm kayaking 120 miles alone down Michigan's Au Sable River, starting in the central lower peninsula of Michigan in the town of Grayling, make my way east downstream towards Lake Huron. I have to portage 6 dams and it's gonna take roughly 5 to 6 days. It's 11 a.m. right now. Let's get paddling. Right now I'm on a section of the river that's called the Holy Waters. It's a 9-mile stretch that I guess is just perfect for trout fishing. It's got really shallow waters and fast moving river, and I've been seeing a lot of them swimming around. I might need to learn how to fly fish. It looks fun. Keep seeing bald eagles everywhere, but they're already mid-flay by the time I see them and catch them too late. Oh, there's some birch bark right here I want to grab off this dead tree. Oh, there's no spiders in this. Ants, already ants. That should be good. All right, there we go. Found a little birch bark to start tonight's fire. I got that OnX map app a while back. So I mapped out all the campsites and campgrounds along the river, and then by the end of the day, I can kind of just tell where I want to stay in the next few miles of where I am. It's getting pretty late right now, so I got a campground about a mile I'm gonna check out, and hopefully we'll stay there. Wow, it is gorgeous out here right now. I could not have asked for a better day. It's like 75 degrees and intermittent clouds in the sun. A little breeze. Perfect. All right, so for tonight's dinner, I have a homemade chicken, cheese, beans, rice, jalapeno, and one more ingredient burrito. I'm excited for that. I have not ate much today. That's gonna be delicious. All right, now I gotta get the new tent out. All right, I'm excited to check this out. It's basically just a screen bivvy. All right, it's time for dinner. So excited, I haven't eaten in hours. Go. Oh yeah, the thing I forgot that was in here was Chipotle.
me see how far I've gone. Looks like I've went just about 20 miles, so got another 100 to go. I'm really not even sure if the trip is even set in yet. I'll probably feel it for sure tomorrow. Breakfast, I have another homemade burrito. This one is turkey sausage with cheese, eggs, a little bit of beans, and potatoes. Yeah, this thing is by far the easiest tent I've ever had to set up. I guess it's not really a tent though, it's a bivvy, but it is only $50 on Amazon, so that's completely worth it. That's a hefty breakfast burrito. All right, we got a good early start to the day, but now we're back on the river and I'm gonna attempt to do another 20 miles today, and we should make it to the campground right before the first dam. Wow. Get out of here. Fun fact for the day, Au Sable in French means sand or sandy. So Au Sable River is the sandy river or sand river, something like that. And there's definitely plenty of it here. I can never catch the bald eagles. They spot me way before I spot them. That looks like a huge nest on one of those Scott pines right there though.
I went down the wrong canal. It got really shallow. I think that's good. All right, I finally made it to the first of the large ponds. This is Mayo Pond. Campground I'm gonna try to stay at is a couple miles up here near the dam. You definitely got to work more on these bigger lakes. I don't have the nice flow of the river to push me along. All right, the campground's right along this shore somewhere. All right, this is different. It's a group campground. I got camp set up and there's plenty of time of the day left. And when I was planning this trip, I always knew I was gonna walk to town so I could pick up more food for the rest of the trip. So now I have to walk a mile across the dam and to the store. All right, time to get back to camp.
I went 22 miles today from River Bend Campground all the way to Mayo Canoe Campground. I'm going to get to sleep and try to get on the river as early as possible. Come up to the first dam and the first portage of the trip.
Oh, portaging around that dam was a workout. Still can't get a shot of that elusive bald eagle. It's getting hot out here. There's Buttercup Campground, so I'm at the halfway point. That's 60 miles. Princess Buttercup. Name that movie in the comments if you know what it is. I already went 20 miles today. I'm gonna try to go another 8, 10 miles. I'm finally getting the wind in my back, so I should go a little faster. So the whole reason I got the idea to do this trip was last year I was searching on YouTube places to camp on the Au Sable River, and I came across a bunch of videos about the Au Sable River Canoe Marathon. Basically, it's a race that goes the same stretch I am, 120 miles. It's about 80 teams, 2 people a team, and the first place team gets done in roughly 14 hours. So 120 miles in 14 hours. They start at 9 p.m. and finish at 11 in the morning. So they have like headlamps and lights on the front of their canoes. And I guess they do it at that time so they don't hit the heat of the day and wear themselves out, heat exhaustion. So I thought that was really cool. And I was like, well, I got to do my own Au Sable River Canoe Marathon. And this is it. At least I get to enjoy the scenery a little more. Coming up to ALCONA Dam right now. It's getting pretty late in the day. Campsite's gonna be around one of these bends. That is a great view after a long day. Wow. can't get over how perfect this is. I mean, look at that. All right, for tonight's dinner, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna do a rare dehydrated meal. And this is buffalo style mac and cheese. That's good. This might be one of the best dehydrated meals I've ever had. See ya, awesome campsite. I'll be back one day. Yeah, it got really hot on this open water. There's no wind, no breeze. I had to cover myself up more. For those of you who are regulars with the channel, you know I usually have my black Labradoodle with me. But this trip was just too long, and sitting on the river all day in the sun for her would have just been hell. She wouldn't have had any fun. Would have barely given her any time to swim or run on the shoreline until we got to camp, so she wouldn't have had a great time. But she's hanging out with her grandparents right now, so she's having fun either way. It's beautiful out here on the big water, but I'd rather be on the rivers where it's flowing. It just feels like you're moving faster. You probably are. A while back, one of my subscribers, I can't remember her name right now, I'm sorry, but she saw me in one of my videos boiling water and using the iodine tablets, and she put in the comments, why don't you use a Grail? I didn't even know what a Grail was. But this is the off-brand, half the price of a Grail on Amazon. Batch Gold, Bach Gold, something like that. Basically, it's a French press filter. So you just fill up the cup, and then the top piece, you start pushing down ever so slightly in the cup until it goes through the filter, and it's full. That's the fastest way to purify water. This wind came out of nowhere. It's a bad headwind for a few miles. Just gotta power through, and I'm getting drenched. All 8 miles of Cook Dam Pond in 2 hours. You kicked my ass, and I kicked its ass. Next is Foot Dam Pond. Just over 15 miles to go. I really don't know if I can go anymore. I'm gonna have to find a camp really quick. Looks like a spot. All right, I know it's still light out, but I'm exhausted. My arms feel like they're gonna fall off, so I'm gonna try and get a lot of sleep tonight before the last 16 miles tomorrow. See you then.
Disclaimer, do not attempt to make coffee in your own kayak.
That was Foot Dam. Now we got 12 miles to go. Almost there. You can definitely tell this used to be a logging river years ago. The American bald eagle. I finally caught it on camera. 6 miles to go. Just a little bit of luck. I'd be lying if I said it felt like my arms weren't gonna fall off. This is definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, but one of the coolest. And I never could have imagined finishing this on the first day. But here I am, 120 miles later at Lake Huron. This is epic. I did have an amazing time. Hopefully you guys had fun hanging out with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if it's your first time here. But anyway, we'll see you on the next Atlas adventure. Atlas! Oh, good girl!